Monday. Yeah, can't really get any more depressing than that. Anyway, super long match here today. This is my T-Flare Tourney final match, and my opponent is Trollmonchan. So, go grab a snack, as we're going to be here for a while. Looking at his team, Chandelure and Crocodile are the two I want to get gone quickly. He leads off with Smiley Face, as I show him my coconuts. Dirty joke. Anyway, he sets up his rocks as I show him he's trapped in, as I lock myself into pursuit. I'm banded, but that still does, nothing. He goes for Toxic, I guess predicting a switch, but nope, gonna pursuit again. But this is getting me nowhere, so I switch to Blueberry now. But he ends up going for the Toxic again, which is perfectly fine for me, since I got the rest. He decides to switch to Smiley Face again. Anyways, as I go straight for the Calm Mind. This P2 will be the bane of my team as we go. I know I outspeed, so I go for the second Calm Mind that I can take the incoming T-Bolt and discharge better, which is a discharge, and I take it rather well now. But that Toxic is really starting to build up. So, it's rest time, and I get all healthy and stuffs. As he discharges and gets a crit. No! But I need you, Blueberry. I sleep talk and get a third Calm Mind, so I should be able to take the discharge even better now, which I do. And I should be able to live another one too. I sleep talk once again and actually get a fourth Calm Mind. I'm getting the sweep now as he discharges again and brings me down to 40 HP. So, gonna rest up here so I don't die and have all those turns wasted as he gets in another discharge. He knows he can't touch me now, so he decides maybe it's time to switch over to another Smiley Face. I'm starting to see a pattern in his names. As I sleep talk and bring myself to +5. Nothing can stop me now. Oh yeah. But sadly, things get a little hazy as I lose all my stat boosts, as I finally sleep talk and get a Scald off. So close to a sweep, yet ruined in a single move. He sets up spikes as I go for the Scald, hoping to get a burn in, but nope, no burn for him. He T-waves, and I get another Scald. And yet, still, no burn at all. Jerk. Needs to get burnt. So, here he opts to switch out and bring in P2, as I get fully para trying to rest up. Which totally sucks. Yes, it does. Alright, let's go beat. He discharges and thankfully doesn't get the para. He switches out to, guess who? Smiley Face! Yeah. And as I went for the Toxic, expecting him to predict my Rapid Spin, and he goes into Chandelure, but nope, blocked. He double switches now and goes into Chandelure, probably expecting the Rapid Spin now, but I also switch to Banana here. He switches out and brings in P2 on my T-Bolt, and yep, really didn't do much, but since he ain't got lefties, I can whittle him down. I switch back to Beat and take an Ice Beam to the face, but my little Beat stands strong. Instead of taking me out, he switches to Smiley Face! Shocker, I know. And I'm able to get off a Rapid Spin to finally get those hazards away. thinking that he will just go for spikes, so I switch back to banana. But instead he goes for the thunder wave and cripples my poor little banana. He switches out again, and this time brings out his P2, as I get fully para, which sucks, again, because I wanted to get some more damage on him, but no, banana damage is no damage. Something. He switches out and brings in Chandelure, as I also switch to Beat, kinda as fodder, but I can work with this. I Sucker Punch to get him some damage on him, so as he goes for the Shadow Ball to take me down. I don't see Life Orb or Leftovers, so I switch to Coconut to Pursuit Trap him. He knows he can't switch out and goes for a Shadow Ball as he lives with like nothing left. Look at that, nothing. That really hurts because he's now able to get off a second attack and bring me pretty low before I'm able to finish him off. And Smiley is back in. Which one? You'll have to look at the screen. Which actually works for me because I don't mind switching to Lemon on this as he goes for the waterfall. I got a plan here. I double switch back to Coconut as he switches to Zaytu, which is perfect. Although I'm worried about the Nightshade. But no, he goes for the U-turn, which unfortunately for him, the mechanics of Pursuit still trap him, and I get double power on it now to take him down. The second big threat I was worried about comes out, and I know he's Moxie, so I switch to Banana, hoping I can take a few hits, but again, he gets a crit, which means I won't be able to do anything. So yeah, second hit, and he gobbles up my poor little banana. So come on, Blueberry, we can do this. He crunches and gets the defense drop, and I was all like, oh, come on, seriously? But I get my Scald off and finally get the burn, which is awesome. Back to Quill he goes as I get up a rest to finally get rid of that stupid T-Wave. I can't really do much to him, so I decide it's time to switch out and into my Lemon, as he gets back up a layer of spikes, of course. With Zaytu out of the way, I am free to put something asleep, which turns out to be his Bronzong. Hoping I can land some big hits, I switch to Nutty as he brings P2 back in. Crud. I'm in a swarm range, but he outspeeds and takes me down with a discharge. Alright, I need him weakened, so let's go Lemon! I Giga Drain, and it does like a quarter of his health, but his Ice Beam almost one-shots me. Wow, did not think my defenses would be so weak. I just Giga Drain again to get him as low as I possibly can before he finishes me off with a tri-attack this time. So, star of the show time, guys! Star of the show! Call it out with me! Let's go Omega! Obvious switch is obvious as he switches my Puppy Fire off a Wild Charge, and it does a little over half. I know that if he's max speed, he outspeeds me, so I gotta switch and bring in Blueberry to see if I can burn a turn of sleep as he switches as well to his Burn Smiley. I doubt it's really smiling right now. I do Scald, but sadly it's not enough to take him down, and I don't get the burn either. Alright, so let's go back to Omega, since he's going to recover up, which he does. And all of Lemon's hard work goes to waste. Sorry, Lemon. He switches to Burn Smiley again, as I went straight for the CC to take him down. Quill comes in, and Omega's like, I got this. Bam! Outspeeds, and gets off the Wild Charge to take him down as well. Ooh, yeah. He sends in his bronze to bait the flare blitz to kill myself, but my puppy ain't falling for it, and I end up switching to Blueberry so I can burn a turn of sleep. He switches right back and into P2 as I fail at sleep talking and sadly get rest, but that's alright. I still got this. Sleep talk again, and this time I get the scald and a burn, but I actually kind of was hoping for a calm mind. Anyways, he ends up discharging, and it did even less than I was expecting, which is awesome. I know I can take another one of those, so I wake up and calm mind as he actually goes for the recover. I get off a second calm mind as he hits me this time, but I can take him like a pro now, because I've taken it so many times. But anyways, that's alright, calm mind. Let's bring her home, Blueberry. I rest up because I don't want to get paralyzed again as he hits again and is doing about 1/5 now. I get a scald off and bring him fairly low as he hits me again, but even 2 ain't gonna half, so I am in a really good spot here. I sleep talk again, and sadly I get a calm mind which allows him to recover up once again. But the damage is taking its toll on him. I wake up and do a scald to hopefully take him down, but he again lives with barely anything, and he recovers up once again. Battle, why you so long? So anyways, I scald yet again, and I bring him low, but he discharges this time and gets the para. Yay! But he goes down to the burn this time. Stupid Smiley. So many discharges and rests and burns and But you are gonna go down. You're going down. Finally. So, he's down to his last poke now. Smiley face, which is asleep. He stays asleep as I scald to bring him down a little over half, and he stays asleep again as I get fully paralyzed this turn. Yet another wasted turn. He finally wakes up and gets off an EQ, but it does like nothing as I scald and bring him really low. But to end off the game, he EQs one last time, and I win the tourney with one last scald. So, yeah, really, really long battle. But it was really intense for me. Felt like every single move played was really important. Great game, Troll, and thanks everyone for watching, and now that I've wasted 13 minutes of your life, you can never have them back!